Mr. David. I'm Amalfi. Buon appetito. Vatican, guys. Vatican City all the way down there. Just look at this detail. Maybe this is a good thumbnail right here. What's going on, guys, and welcome back to the channel. Today is a brand new vlog, a travel vlog going on. And if you saw from the last video of my Switzerland vlog, I was mentioning that I was going to a different spot, and that spot happens to be Italy. I'm currently in Florence, Italy as my first destination. I've got a couple more spots coming afterward. If you haven't already, definitely check out the Switzerland vlog before you check out this video. So with that, let's go ahead and cue the intro and let's get started with the Italy vlog. Let's do it. All right, guys, so we have officially made it to Florence, Italy. And let me say, first things first, it is a lot more livelier than Switzerland. But I think there's like a concert going on back there. So I don't know what's really going on. Let me flip the camera for you guys. See, this is what I love. It's there's just everybody dancing over here. This is the craziest thing ever. Look at this thing. The nightlife is amazing here, guys. And so, like I mentioned, it was about a 7-hour train ride from Switzerland over to Florence, Italy. So I'm actually heading to a bridge that was mentioned to me by the restaurant waiters. And they actually turned out to be two guys that were actually from Pakistan. So brothers who were able to speak my language and were able to communicate and talk. Wow, look at that, guys. That is beautiful. Oh my God, the architecture here is crazy. So if you're loving the videos, make sure that you subscribe to the channel, make sure that you're liking the videos, and you go ahead and leave a comment about what part has been the best part, because I want to be able to respond back to you guys. I'm having so much fun to be able to record this and just make you guys see everything that I'm seeing. This is so fun. So make sure you guys do that. Stick around. This is gonna be an amazing video, and let's get right to it. All right, guys, so current situation right now is, it's amazing. It's lively. There's parties going on everywhere. There's one happening right across the street from me. Look at this. I'm gonna go join it right now. This is just amazing. There's just party, there's music going on. It's so much more lively than Switzerland. I mean, it doesn't get better than this at all, guys. So look at this. It's a cafe going crazy. And I think I've made it to the spot that they were talking about that kind of gives you that view of the bridge. And I believe this is it. Nice little view. We got a lot of people here kind of chilling. Just people doing their own thing, which I love a lot. So, you know, the reason I chose to come to Italy was because it was really close by to Switzerland and it was a train ride away. And, you know, I wanted something a little different from the last part of the video, right, where it was Switzerland. I was in the mountains. It was not as lively, and now it is. So go ahead and comment down below what was the most favorite part that you liked about the Switzerland vlog, because I had a blast recording that, especially being at the top of the mountain. It was so beautiful. So let's go ahead and keep going. Good morning, guys. It is the next day and we are out and about. So showed you a little bit of the nightlife, but today I got the main full day in Florence. So we're gonna be checking out all the food spots. We're gonna be checking out all the museums, architecture, everything that I can possibly do, because today is kind of the main day I have, and then tomorrow I'm gonna be leaving to a brand new spot. The only downside about doing a Europe tour is that you're constantly moving, at least the way I did it, because I wanted to see as many things as possible. So pretty much kind of moving every 2 days and to a different location. That's what the best part is because I'm flying so far, I might as well get the best, value out of everything and make sure that I can get, see everything that I need to see. The biggest thing that they have in Florence here is the statue of David. So I am looking forward to seeing that. Some people say I resemble David as well, not the lower half. If you know, you know. But there's a lot going on, Wow, look at the amount of people that are all the way down there. If you guys can see. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. A lot more different than Switzerland for sure. So yeah guys, like I said yesterday, enjoying this place a lot more. I mean, Switzerland has its own vibe, right? You can't compare really. Everything is different there. A lot of it is for nature and the natural beauty going on over there. Over here is a lot of architecture and a lot of different things going on here. Number one thing that I was told by a lot of people was make sure that you keep a good grip on all your belongings because there happens to be a lot of pickpocketing. So make sure that you are not keeping anything on your back pockets that are valuable. Make sure everything is in the front pocket or you're just carrying a backpack in the front because listen, it happens so quickly and you wouldn't even know when something is done before it's gone. So let's go ahead and cue some of the B-roll shots of what I'm seeing and I'm gonna be walking over to get some food. Let's do it. Guys, so I have found myself some authentic pasta. You know, pasta here, some bread. Let's go ahead and give this authentic pasta a try. That is legit. That is legit. So I'm gonna definitely be having a lot of pasta and pizza here. This is my fuel for a couple of hours. And then from there, I'm gonna keep going and check out all the statues and everything that's looking to go. But yeah, this whole trip is gonna be pasta, pizza, gelato, tiramisu, coffee. I'll see you guys outside. That was delicious, and that was perfectly what I needed right now at the moment. So now the game plan is, let's go ahead and check out the statue of David. I don't know if I can just walk in or there's some kind of line, and that food right there costed me about 22 euros. I didn't do the conversion rate, so a lot cheaper than Switzerland for sure. Oh, also one thing to note, a lot of the places are not taking my American Express credit card. So make sure that either you have cash or you use a Visa credit card or MasterCard. So Visa or MasterCard is definitely what you want to use, and make sure that you use a card that has no foreign transaction fees. Speaking of credit cards, I love that topic. If you guys would like to have a video of me giving a whole deep dive about credit cards and how to build your credit, go ahead and drop it down in the comments. Where we're supposed to go, this is the line for David. Look how far back this is. That is probably like a 2-hour queue. Excuse me, is this the line to get in to see David?
Yeah, closer to the wall.
Perfect, thank you. All right, found the spot. Let's buy this ticket. Okay, so we've got the ticket. That was pretty quick, 20 euros to buy the ticket, and there's a time slot that I can go at, which is in 30 minutes. But this line against the wall there, those people have not bought the ticket, so they probably don't even know about the hack. Gotta ask the people and talk with them. If you guys are enjoying this video, man, go ahead and drop a like. Make sure you're subscribed to the channel. And you know, make this channel grow and make it even larger, because this is just not about me. This is about all of you guys. So with that being said, let's keep trekking and let's go find some good old gelato. He likes it. Okay. All right. So
this is homemade.
Homemade.
Here, yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
You like pistachio? Pistachio is so good.
I do like pistachio, but they all look so good. I do like hazelnut a lot.
Yeah. I don't know what you prefer. Mango, fruit, what?
Can I try the hazelnut one? And I'll try the pistachio one as well. Perfect. Pistachio. Hazelnut. Oh my God. Wow. You know what? I'm gonna go with the pistachio one. Pistachio is amazing. Pistachio in a cup. Perfect. Yeah. You do Apple Pay?
I don't have it, but
This is the store owner, guys. He's amazing. Yeah, he's amazing. So I vlog for my YouTube channel.
ah, really?
Yeah. So let's see.
It's an American Express.
Yeah, it is the American Express. All right, no American Express here too. There we go. Perfect.
Thanks a lot.
And your name is?
Imed.
Imed. And what is the shop name?
Gran Café San Marco.
Okay,
Florence.
guys. Florence. So if you guys are in Florence, come to this shop. The best gelato shop right here.
Thanks a lot.
Of course.
Thanks.
There we go.
Have
All
a
right.
good day.
Thank you. Have a good one.
Thank you.
Man, that guy was amazing. And so right now, I'm waiting for my time slot You see, every single food spot here has a line. This spot's selling these like sandwiches and stuff. Comment down below what other locations, what other countries you want me to visit, because I'm having a blast. Pistachio is my mom's favorite flavor. So if she was here, man, Mom, I'm eating this for you. This is all for you. All right, guys, I have about 15 more minutes before my time starts to go inside in the queue. So I will go ahead and catch you guys in when I'm inside. All right, guys, we have made it inside of the entrance. Got my ticket here. Going to get this scanned right now. Perfect, thank you. All right, we are inside of the museum where David is in, but there's a lot more stuff going on in here, so you can see. There's a lot more things to see in here. It's like a lot of things. Oh, I see him. Oh, I see him. Wow, Mr. David himself. Oh, yeah, I definitely look like him, for sure. I definitely resemble him. So everyone that said to me that I look like him, oh yeah, 100%. Oh, wow. Again, this is a moment that I've only been seeing in movies, textbooks in school. Wow. Cue the B-roll now.
They don't know you like I know you, and baby, they can't love you like I can. They don't know you the way I know you, and they won't ever understand.
All right, guys, look, I have made it to Mr. David. Oh my God, it looks so cool. Wow, the detail, the architecture, the detail, everything on him right now, it is insane. To think that this was all handmade, hand architected. Wow. So I highly recommend, there's gonna be a spot that you can go get your ticket at. I think it was like somewhere near 51. It was like this area with 51 on it. It was right across from the entrance. Paid 20 euros, waited my time, and now I get to be in this thing. Now we're gonna go check out the other things that we got going on. So it's not just about David in this thing, but obviously it's the main attraction. But there's a lot of different paintings, and it's just really, it's authentic. I wish I could touch it, but obviously I cannot, and you should not either, because this stuff has been in history for so long that if you touch it, you can ruin the effects and the material itself. So, all right, guys, that was pretty cool. Just finished up with that. Now I'm gonna go check out a different spot called the Piazza. It's called Piazza della Libertà. So we're gonna go check out that spot. Looks like the place that I'm supposed to be at is under construction. This is supposed to be a huge water fountain thing. It looks like it's under construction, but it's all good. We still make the best out of it. So, well, looks like that was a dud. So we're gonna walk back to the city center. I need to go to a currency exchange. My next place that I'm going to requires to pay some kind of tax in cash. Seen a lot of the main stuff here in Florence already. So now, like I said, go back, shower up, chill for a little bit, and then come back out. Stay late out at night as well. All right, I'll see you guys then. Hello, ladies and gentlemen. And today is a brand new day. And that means I'm in a brand new city. Today marks the day I am in the lovely Amalfi Coast. Look at this. This is true beauty that I am looking at right now. And guys, it is breathtaking. Look at this. I've got mountains up there. I've got scenic view down there of all the Amalfi homes that are basically stacked up on each other. And I've got the water view right there. This place is something that I've been looking forward to quite a bit. It is so beautiful, but the game plan is I'm gonna go get some food. I'm gonna go downstairs. And once I stay downstairs, I'm gonna stay down there until the end of the night and then come back up because there's no way I'm going back and forth down. Somehow there happens to be a crazy dog that's yelling like insanely the whole time. Like, just check this out, guys, check this out. I mean, there are homes stacked up on each other. And if you notice, there's lemons. So the Amalfi is known big for lemons. And I'll show you downstairs that they have a lot of shops, sell a lot of lemon products, a lot of lemon ice cream. They're very popular on that. But as you can see, there's mountains all the way up there, all the way up here. Apparently there's like a hike that you can do all the way up there. There's just so much happening. It's insane. And then you got the ocean view right there. And this is where I'm staying at. This is where the entrance is. You got a little shower here if I really want to, outside. I can see this to be like a very romantic kind of getaway for a honeymoon or something, but here I am by myself, which is perfectly fine too. But yeah, guys, thought I'd share this with you guys. So I'm gonna go downstairs and let's get this day started. I'm in Amalfi. All right, guys, so let me show you going downstairs. And as you can see, there are a lot of different steps that are pretty much going down. There we go. All right, so let's keep trucking. Another set of keys. That's all the way down that I have to go right now. A little bit of history about Amalfi. Amalfi is more so a kind of a cultural island. And so on Amalfi Coast, that's just one of the islands that are on this path here. So you have Salerno, that's where my train came to, and I took a ferry from Salerno to Amalfi. Amalfi is obviously the popular one. There's Positano, that's another great island location that you want, but that's about 30-minute ferry ride. So all these islands are about 30 minutes from a ferry. Over here, it's very similar to Florence and all the other cities in terms of the food options. So my Airbnb host has recommended me a couple of good spots. So I'm gonna go check them out and see how they are. All right, guys, so I just came to a restaurant that is called Donna Stella. It's supposed to be one of the famous pizza spots. And if you can see above me, there is lemons all in the tree. It's so beautiful, under the lights. Apparently this is one of the top rated pizza spots in Amalfi, and it's just a couple of steps below where I'm staying at. My food just came and this pizza looks amazing. This is called the Peggy. The story behind this restaurant actually is that it is this sister, one of the sisters here, and there's another sister. There's a sisters that are running the store now, but it was their parents or grandparents that had opened this, and there's like a whole story behind in the menu about their whole life and kind of everything, and they're passing it down the generation now. I'll see you guys after I finish up with some dinner, and then head back out on the street and start exploring. I'll see you guys there. All right, guys, food is completed, stomach is full, and now I'm just taking a stroll. As you can see, this is where the main port is. You'll see a lot of taxis, a lot of different things. Got a full moon, but this is kind of the main city center for Amalfi. It's so calming and peaceful. It's so much more different than Florence. I mean, yes, it is busy, but it's a lot more calm. It's more touristy. There's not much like touristy in the meaning of like everyone's doing their own thing and everyone's trying to have a good time. Everyone's trying to explore. I've heard that you don't not want to eat at a bar. You want to eat your food at a restaurant, and if you like to have drinks, something like that after, go to a bar, because all the bar food is apparently frozen and it's not great. And also, it is really cold here. It's really chilly. As I'm getting closer, you start seeing the more details of all these places, kind of every single thing that's around here. People are really nice. Most of them speak English here because since it is a touristy town, still a really dope place to be at right now. My man, yes sir, here we go. Yeah, like I said, people are real nice here, man. So far, guys, if you guys have been enjoying this video, go ahead and click on that thumbs up button. I've just been enjoying recording everything. I hope you guys are enjoying your time here, and I look forward to keep going and continuing this journey here. I appreciate all the support you guys got going on. It's such a big difference of me now vlogging. Vlogging is more style, my style. I get to really just have a conversation with you guys. Oh, this was gonna be so nice. This is all clear water. This is gonna be so nice in the morning time. It's gonna be completely blue water. But yeah, guys, let me keep walking, and I'm gonna check in back with you guys if I see something cool. Good morning, everybody. Look at this. It is a lucky day. We've got the sun out here, and it is such a beautiful morning. Sun is shining. You can hear the birds chirping. You can see the entire Amalfi Coast. It's amazing. The game plan for today, guys, is I have booked a sunset boat tour, boat ride that's gonna take me across all of Amalfi Coast and go check out the other island, which is called Positano, which is also really nice. So that's gonna be really, really amazing. And the crazy thing is that, I mean, this whole week was supposed to be raining. It looks like God was looking over me and he said, since you're here, let's enjoy this weather for you. And he brought up the clear skies all of today. But before we go get our food, before we start eating, listen, we gotta chase a pump. Before we get anything started, like we all know about this channel, we gotta chase the pump because the pump will always do you good. So let me set up my camera here and let's bang out some workouts real quick and let's get this pump, even if we're on vacation. Let's go. Pump is in check. Did a couple of push-ups, did some tricep dips, did some curls with the chairs, and now we're ready to go get some food. Let's go. All right, guys, we have made it out to the streets of Amalfi, and it is so busy, as you can see. And I'm going to a nice southern Italian spot that has some good old seafood. And the crazy thing is that there's cars that fly by through here, and if you can see, there is barely any space for people to walk. So there's actually like big old buses and big old vans that pop through here. I'm gonna see if they have some good spots. We should get some shoes for my mom for Mother's Day. How much are these going for?
This is 75.
So let's say someone is like a woman's 8.5, US, 39. Okay, got it. Man, this weather is so nice. Yesterday when I arrived, it was drizzling and it was raining, so it wasn't that great. But now it's just a whole different vibe. And now we're going towards the city center where there's a cathedral and there's kind of like a city section. So this is where the more crowded part is. And I'm hoping that I can actually sit down and eat as one person, because right now I am pretty hungry. All right, ladies and gentlemen, I have found myself at a excellent spot called the Jama. So we've got some starters coming our way. Ricotta cheese and tomato on top. We've got some warm bread right there, and they mentioned this is some homemade bread. Of course, having the Coke Zero and the sparkling water. We're gonna go ahead and give this a try. Bismillah. Has like a lemon ricotta cheese going on there. We got a little warm bread here with tomato on top. It is so fresh. Of course, you gotta have the fresh bread. Just took my plate away. All right, guys, first course has arrived. Pepper and Parmesan type of dish here. Oh, wow, that is very interesting. Let's keep going, let's see what's next. Next part of the course has come. This is a pasta. Let's give this a try. Okay. This is bomb. Wow. All right, guys, time for you to eat the fish. Man, my dad would have loved this one. My dad is big on fish. My dad used to go fishing with his friends overnight at Cocoa Beach, Florida, and he would spend all night and bring back buckets of fish, and that was our protein for the month. So I grew up on eating a lot of seafood, which I love. I gotta give it up to my dad because he did a lot of hard work, and he used to come home and clean all of them by hand. So I learned how to clean, gut an entire fish because of my dad. I know my dad right now would be enjoying this so much. Definitely something that I look forward to one day bringing my parents and letting them enjoy this as well. All right, guys, so now final item of this tasting menu is some lemon dessert, lemon cake. I'm not a big lemon, key lime, anything like that person, but damn, this is good. Highly recommend coming to this spot. It's called the Jama, or you see this right here, the Jama. After this, guys, what the game plan is that I'm gonna go downstairs, go to the local shop around, a couple of things, a couple of gifts I need to get, and then we're gonna be heading over to the location where I need to meet the boat driver at 6 p.m. So right now it's 4 p.m. Got 2 hours to go. Let's go explore a little bit and let's get ready. Guys, we are back in the streets. It is crowded, as you can see. Picked up a couple of items for the boat tour. I picked up a swimsuit. So this right here is apparently a cathedral. Seems like you can climb up there, but there's a lot of people already up there. I'm gonna go up these stairs and see what they got at the top. We made it to the top. Look at this view here. So beautiful. Look at this, guys. Look at what I am seeing right now. We got the beach clubs. We got Amalfi. Guys, it does not get better than this. I mean, just imagine a life of sailing and just being here and just having a good old time. And you can see, like, there's homes everywhere stacked up on each other. It's just so beautiful, guys. All the stairs, all the walking, it's worth it, trust me. So I'm gonna sit here for a little bit and just admire this view because it just feels so unreal. And I'll put some B-roll in here so you guys can also enjoy what I'm looking at. All right, guys, we are heading out on that boat tour right now. We are leaving the destination. We got a huge boat as well. Got a couple more people alongside with us. We're gonna be checking out the entire coast of Amalfi. This is probably the best thing that I booked last minute. Right now we're passing by something called the Nature of Art, a good spot of Amalfi. Apparently they said that a lot of people propose here. It's actually really nice to be able to be in the actual rocks and be able to see all this close up because you can't see this by walking. You can only see this by boat. Oh, that was great. That was amazing views and just be able to see Amalfi Coast and just Positano and all these other great places by boat. It was definitely amazing. Hopefully you guys enjoyed that as much as I did. Good morning, everybody. Today is the final day in Amalfi. Another beautiful sunny day. I don't know what's happening, but it's not supposed to be sunny, but I'm not complaining. Yesterday night, I did end up going to get some dinner at a well-known spot. Now, the game plan is I'm gonna go get some food at another spot that is high rated. But first, we gotta go down the 200 steps. And this time around, I'm gonna take you guys with me all the way down. And now, we gotta go down all the way. So, I just wanna say, guys, I've been having a lot of fun and so far I've been reflecting the solo travel, right? Especially international. I mean, I've done solo traveling domestically across the US and it was fun, but you know, in the past, like I would never have done anything like this. I would have always been really scared, terrified, and nervous because to be quite honest, I've always been a person that needed somebody to kind of do things with me and I couldn't be alone. And being on this trip and just booking this trip, first of all, was pushing myself out of the comfort zone. There's no way that me 2 years ago would have done this. And I think the biggest factor that made me do this was because I'm getting older. I'm 27 years old. And yes, to many that's not old, but I am getting old. And I'm obviously not the same body, the same energized that I was when I was 21. Really pushing myself out of the comfort zone and saying like tomorrow's not guaranteed. It's what really pushed me. I have officially made it to the bottom. And now we're gonna go to the lovely food spot. And also make sure that you get a data plan, an eSIM card. I have a link. I'm not affiliated, literally not affiliated. I would never do that kind of stuff, but just to save you guys some money, I'll put my discount code on there. You can use it. If you don't want to use it, perfectly fine. But I used it for this trip. It was called Nomad. I got the 20 gigabit plan. I've used it so much, and I'm only at 8 gigabits after a week and a half. I have made it to this restaurant. It's called Trattori del Cartari. Let's check out how it is. All right, guys, found a seat pretty quickly. I'm sitting right pretty much at the edge where the crowd is. Got myself a nice seat. So let's take a look at this menu. All right, guys, so the food is arrived. I decided to go with some red snapper. Just looks amazing. And I got me some mixed salad. And got the bread, of course, which always comes, Coke Zero. Let me give this a taste for you guys. Bismillah. Wow. That was a phenomenal meal. So now the game plan, I figured out what I want to do. I'm gonna go rent a scooter and go see Amalfi, Sorrento, Positano from within the city by renting a scooter. All right, guys, not the expectation we were looking for. Unfortunately, they did not allow me to rent out a scooter because they do expect someone to have some kind of experience with riding a scooter. They said it is very dangerous and we do not recommend you doing it if you've never done it, because it is very dangerous to do it in Amalfi. But just so you know, if you ever do decide to come, just know that you do need to have some kind of experience. So right now I just came on kind of this walkway, kind of gonna get a similar view. Wow, so nice. The water is so blue. Look at these guys. The little doggos, I love dogs. And kind of going back to what I was talking about earlier, guys, I was messaging my editor, Felix, who's been crushing it. He's been killing it, everything that he does. So big shout out to him. As I was talking to him, I was kind of came down to it, right? Where everything that we do in our life, good or bad, leads us to the point that we are at in current present day. You can't ever alter reality. You can't change the outcome of life, and you should never try to change the outcome of life. Don't have any regrets, because what's the point of having regrets in your life when you can't control a lot of things that are out of your control? So don't worry about that. And more importantly, try to enjoy life in a way that it fits within your life. Obviously, don't be fake to yourself. Don't do things that you don't enjoy doing. Do things that make you happy and fulfill your life and something that you want to do. Find something that you enjoy doing instead of wasting your time constantly lying to yourself that you want to do it later. You'll get to it. Screw that. Do it now and enjoy life. I think this is going to be the last portion of this city of Amalfi that I record. Because the rest of the day, I'm just gonna chill out, guys, and kind of just soak all this in before I leave tomorrow morning. I do hope you guys are enjoying this video. We've got one more city to go before we go back home, and maybe you can guess it. Maybe you can guess it, because it is the busiest city of Italy. And a new pope was elected there. So hopefully you guys are enjoying this video and hope you guys are sticking around to it. I know it's a very long video, but I want to give you that truth, the raw, unfiltered version of all this, everything. I want to be real with you guys on camera and off camera. And that's it. And this is just my personal diary of my life that I'm showing you guys. So one day I can go back in life when I get older, when I one day have kids, and I can show them that I was doing this when I was 27 years old. And I really push myself out of my comfort zone. I'll catch you guys later. I'll catch you tomorrow in the next city. From there, we're gonna go see what else we can find. All right, guys, I'll talk to you tomorrow. Hello, ladies and gentlemen. It is the next day, and like I mentioned, we are in a brand new city, and that city just happens to be the lovely Rome. And now I'm going to go get some food. So I've got about 3 days in Rome. So let's go ahead and get this journey started. So I just came to a really high-rated restaurant called, I'm not gonna even say the name, you guys can just read it yourself. The waiter did have some kind of attitude problems. I don't know what's going on. I had asked for a Coke Zero, but he didn't want to be so nice about that. But it's all good. This is a pretty high-rated spot, and apparently a lot of spots that are here in Rome are pretty much anywhere from 2,500 reviews plus, 4.5 stars, and they're all good. So obviously I'll be the judge of that. So let's wait for the food, and from there, we're gonna fill our bellies and keep going around. I'm gonna be completely honest, that food was very mediocre. Definitely not high rated. I got the ricotta, risotto, ravioli, something like that, which was apparently really high rated, but no, I did not hit it. And I'm gonna be honest with you guys, all right? Whatever is not good, I'm gonna be real with that. So right now, actually, I'm walking directly to the Colosseum, which is down there. Obviously, it's closed right now because it's nearly 6 p.m. Overall experience so far of Rome, it is extremely busy right now. Obviously, a new pope has been elected here, so obviously it's been even busier because of that. Look at this traffic. There is no joke here. But also keep in mind, guys, so Rome is the most known for pickpocketing. So do make sure that whatever you do bring on you, it is in front of you. You're not putting in your back pocket. That's valuable. Pretty much the biggest thing that I'm noticing so far here is that obviously architecture, but food. Italy does amazing with their food. There is so many options on every single corner. Let's keep going. All right, guys, I just had to come on here again real quick because I just saw some road rage happen like right here. Apparently road rage is universal across the world. Someone on the scooter get mad at a taxi driver and kick the side of their mirror, literally break it off. Oh my God, people are just insane. But anyway, we have officially made it to the Colosseum. Wow, wow, wow. All right, guys, I have made it to the Colosseum. Obviously, I'm on the outside because it is currently closed. So massive. Obviously, there's a lot of history behind it that I, at the moment, unfortunately do not know. What we can do is make sure you guys use the lovely ChatGPT or Google. It is much bigger in person. Wow. And just to think that they had a lot of events held over here, they had a lot of things going on. But also one thing to mention, guys, so there was a lot of individuals that were standing around. They're trying to scam you, say compliments to you, trying to get you to buy stuff. There was one guy trying to get you to use his charger if you wanted to charge your phone. Definitely don't do that. Best way to get hacked with those devices. You will find a lot of people that are trying to scam you or they're trying to pickpocket you, so please be careful. Guys, I think Rome just decided this is the year that they're gonna do construction all over the place because everywhere is just completely barricaded with construction stuff. You can see all the stuff is barricaded. Everything around the Colosseum is barricaded, but you can still see kind of Colosseum. By the way, that dude right there, scammer, he's trying to go tell people that you can use his charger right now, but that's definitely not the best way to do it, trying to sell you stuff, but he's always gonna try to overcharge you. Don't fall for those scams. But this is, I think, one of the sides of the Colosseum here. That's one of the sides of the Colosseum. Oh, this is so beautiful. This is so far the Colosseum area that I'm looking at. There's obviously the Trevi Fountain, which is also very popular, which I might actually hit up late at night because I've heard that that spot gets so busy and it's actually really good to hit it up at like 3 a.m., 4 a.m. If anybody knows like how long the Colosseum was created, drop it down in the comments down below, guys. I definitely want to know. From the looks of it, it looks like it's deteriorating quite a bit. I mean, it's insane. Someone has, we have any history buffs in here? Please, I would love to know more information, kind of what it is all about. Obviously, I'm gonna do my research and figure it out, but would love to hear kind of other people's viewpoints here. Maybe this is a good thumbnail right here. I've decided to come take a small little break, and I came to a cafe bar, which was literally turned out to be right next to my Airbnb. I have ordered some tiramisu and a hazelnut cappuccino. Let's give this this tiramisu a try here. That is pretty good. And now this lovely cappuccino. Oh yeah, that hits the spot all right. So the spot that I'm sitting at, actually, if you guys can see, it is just a nice little alleyway. I'm probably actually gonna just go back to my spot right now for a little bit because the biggest thing I need to do is be awake for later tonight because I gotta go see the Trevi Fountain late at night. All right, guys. Just got back to my Airbnb, grabbed a couple of water bottles and stuff. This Airbnb is right in the city center that I got. So this is pretty much the entrance that I'm standing at right here. It was really hard to get my luggage through here. It's a very small door that only opens this way. Pretty much entering through there. This key right here is literally what gets the electricity going. So if I take it out, the entire electricity goes away. Bottom floor, thankfully, which is really nice. Got a little seating area here. Got the bed, which is not bad, decent size. Got a little closet over here. And then we go over to the bathroom. Actually has a washer. Does not have a dryer, which a lot of places in Italy do not have a dryer, but still better than nothing. And of course, stand-up shower and bathroom. And so, again, I've hit my head on this thing already about 2 times. So, as you guys can see, there's a sign here, mind your head. So, Italy is not made for tall people. So, the Airbnb host put earbuds right next to the bed, and it says, use it if people on the street is rude. So I'm assuming it may get loud during the nighttime. We'll see. The game plan now is, guys, I'm gonna chill for a little bit, and then I made a reservation for a restaurant at 9 p.m. And then after that, we're gonna just walk around and see what the city has to offer. Good morning, guys. I am starting my day off with a very nice cappuccino, authentic cannoli, pistachio cannoli, some kind of chocolate filling and a pistachio filling. And then I'm going to be going actually to the Vatican City today, which is about a 45 to 50-minute walk. The only downside is the Sistine Chapel is closed because the Pope was passed away, then he was re-elected, a new one was elected, so it took some time, but it is closed unfortunately, which obviously that's what I was looking forward to. But let's go ahead and get this day started, and I'm going to show you everything that I get on the way. All right, guys, just got done with some coffee and some pastries. They were amazing. Actually met an amazing individual named John Tinto, and he was Italian tour guide, doing it for 30 years, and he spoke English. And man, we just had an amazing conversation for about 20 minutes. He gave me life advice. He gave me advice on everything. He also told me that the Sistine Chapel is back open. So we are gonna go to the Sistine Chapel, and if you can see down that way is pretty much all of the Vatican, all the way down in the distance. So what I'm gonna do, and John, thank you so much, John, if you see this video, really appreciate you, sir. He did mention to go to the Vatican a little later in the day, around 3 to 4 p.m. So I'm actually going to be walking by the Trevi Fountain and kind of other places before I get to the Vatican area. Let's go ahead and get ourselves over to the Trevi Fountain. All right, guys, I'll see you there. All right, guys, I have made it over to the Trevi Fountain. And if you guys can see, this is obviously the madness that we are dealing with. Trevi Fountain's all the way there. Obviously, it's much recommended that you come at nighttime. Don't come here during the daytime, but since I'm passing by this way, I thought I'd show you guys regardless. But let's keep going, and let me show you guys the Trevi Fountain, the famous Trevi Fountain that is just one of the things to do here in Rome. And just look at the amount of people, guys. You got tour guides, you got everything going on. I mean, there are people from everywhere. We've got the Trevi Fountain right back here. Let's try to see how close I can possibly get to really show you guys. As you can clearly see, there's a lot of people here. Obviously, want to be very careful about your stuff. So I'm constantly checking all my wallets and everything like that I got. Okay, guys, so looks like now I am walking through pretty much the shopping district of Rome. So you got all the name brand stores, you got the Polo Ralph Florence, you got the Ray-Ban, I saw Zara back there. Pretty much the street goes all the way down, Louis Vuitton, and everybody, the Italian men, they're wearing their suits because obviously it's a work day. If I had more time, I would have definitely gotten myself a custom-made Italian suit. For me, I have a huge issue with my height and my frame that I cannot get any kind of clothes that I need. Actually, let's go ahead inside of the H&M. I like going into H&Ms of every single different kind of country because I just want to see their style and kind of see what they got going on. Very similar to America looking. So let's go upstairs to the men's section. It's not as cold as I would think. The AC is not blowing that well. Maybe because the doors are all open, so. It's actually bigger. than what we have, at least the ones that I have in Florida. 37 euros, like 40 bucks, 20 euros, 5 to 10 US dollars more expensive than back home. Really don't want to buy more clothes because I don't have much space in my in my luggage to be buying more stuff. All right, ladies and gentlemen, I am in the area of the Vatican City right now. This is the Vatican, guys. Vatican City all the way down there. It is still a lot of people, as you can see, and they have everything barricaded still. From here, it looks, as I get closer, it's getting a lot larger. In the distance, right, it looks small, but as you get closer, it gets a lot bigger. So hopefully I can get myself a ticket to go inside the Vatican Museum, which has the Sistine Chapel. I'm so excited to see because that's literally what the most important thing I wanted to personally see is the Sistine Chapel. Alongside these places, there's like food spots. There's a lot of different things that you can do, souvenir shops, hotels and stuff like that. But this is a very busy area. Would I recommend staying here? Probably not, because it is so busy, but it is the center of the Vatican City. So if that's something that obviously you want to do, more than welcome to do it. But it's also really busy this year because of the whole election of the Pope and everything. But I'm sure it's still a great place to visit and see, or stay, you know, when you're traveling over here. But also one thing, guys, I gotta say is that no hate against the Italians, no hate against Rome, but there's trash everywhere. You have a huge population of homeless people that are like sleeping in a cardboard box. Obviously, every country has its own thing. Guys, I have made it inside. By the way, best time to come is 4 p.m. That line was basically nothing. And I'm about to go inside right now to the Vatican Museum. Now, keep in mind, this is free to get into as far as I know. There are going to be people trying to sell you tickets. Don't buy tickets from anybody. I did ask around. Even the police said it is all free. Do not buy tickets from those random people that are trying to sell you tickets, okay? But I'll keep you updated in case they happen to be like, oh, you need to pay something. And finally, ladies and gentlemen, we have made it inside the Vatican Museum. Look at this detail. Oh, wow. There is so much beauty here. Wow. The sculptures, the paintings. Oh, guys, this is so nice. Wow. Just everywhere that you see, there is something to look at. That is so nice, guys. That is so nice. All right, guys. So, a little confusion on my end. I clearly misspoke. That was the Vatican, but that was the St. Peter's part of it. So apparently the Sistine Chapel is another 15-minute walk away. So what is this? I see a bunch of people getting water from this thing. I wonder if that's clean water. All right, guys, I actually decided to come get some food now instead of later because it is extremely hot out there and I didn't really have a proper meal besides the pastries earlier. I'm gonna have a nice little meal at a spot called Austria Faruso. And yet again, a lot of the workers here are either from Bangladesh. Definitely be able to speak to them in my language. So I'm gonna try the food here, see how that goes, and then once I'm re-energized, cool down a little bit, then actually head outside back to my trek to hit the Sistine Chapel. Coke Zero, yes please. Thank you, boss, appreciate it. All right, guys, I'll show you guys when that food comes out. I did not expect this to come at this time like this, but this pasta looks amazing right now. So I'm gonna take a taste of this. and enjoy this. So I'll let you guys know how it goes. Alrighty guys, that was absolutely amazing. That was actually the best meal that I have had in Italy. Highly recommend you guys go to that spot. Game plan is let's continue go into the Sistine Chapel before it closes. Alright guys, so a little update for you guys. I did get to see the Sistine Chapel. Unfortunately, they don't allow recording inside there at all. But I did record something for you guys on my phone, so cue the video right here. And guys, it was so beautiful. Being able to see that in person, man, it was so worth it. But definitely, it was a bummer that I could not record everything and kind of show you guys everything. But definitely see the video right here that I'm showing. And it was so beautiful to be able to see the Sistine Chapel and just see it in person. Definitely worth it. So right now, I'm gonna go back to my place, which I'm standing right out the door right here. This is gonna be the part of the night where I call it, because I've been vlogging all day, guys. I just wanna now chill and just enjoy the moment. If you guys are enjoying this video, please go ahead and smash that thumbs up button, guys. And I'm having a blast in Rome. Rome is amazing. Good morning, everybody. It is a brand new day. It is the final full day of my time here in Rome and in Italy in general. The game plan for today, guys, is just really just chill, kind of walk around different places and areas that I have not been so far. Pretty much tomorrow, I gotta be heading over to the airport at 7 a.m. Last final day. Let's make the most out of it and let's see what else we can get ourselves into. But yeah, let's go ahead and make this day happen.